Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Precious Nta again. I've absolutely missed creating content for you guys. It's been a rough couple of months, but I'm back and here to stay. So you guys already know this, but for some of you that are new on my channel, let me just give a brief introduction. I am Precious Nta. Like I said, I left my parents to live on my own for NYSC in January of this year, and I've been working as a social media marketer. So I now earn my own salary for the first time independently, not relying on my parents or anything. So I would consider that as adulting because I've lived from January till now without any supervision. My parents literally just left me alone. It's been amazing. I've been independent and I've learned some things because I've made mistakes, and I feel like I should share, because if you're also new on my channel again, what I do here mostly is sharing my experiences, sharing things that I'm going through in my life. And I feel like adulting is something that people are always complaining about on Twitter. Oh, adulting is hard. I don't like adulting. Adulting is difficult. I would not entirely call it difficult. I would just say that it requires some level of, skill. Maybe not skill, but discernment and, intelligence and an approach that makes it just all make sense. One thing that I want everybody to establish, especially those people that are not yet adults that are watching me, is the fact that adulting is not scary. Adulting is not something that you should be afraid to enter into. That when you think of it, you'll be like, oh my god, how am I going to do after uni? I know I was in that phase, and I even shared it on my channel with you guys that I was nervous and afraid. But adulting is not something that should get you scared, because in the first place, approaching adulthood with fear, approaching adulthood with the sense of, oh, how am I going to survive, is already defeat, and that's not a good way to approach it at all. I will be very honest with you. So in today's video, I'm basically going to share with you things that I have learned, that, the 5 top things that I've learned. There's so much more, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to share the 5 most important things with you. So the first thing I would like to point out to you that I have learned is that your income does not equal your standard of living. Let me take it again. Your income is not equal, or must not be equal, to your standard of living. This is targeted towards your finances and saving. So how much money you make should not actually automatically decide the standard of living. So let's say last year when you were doing like an internship, a student internship, you're making 60k and you're still with your parents. You could spend like 50k and use 10k to probably buy airtime, whatever. But now that you're an adult on your own, you cannot earn 700k and be living a lifestyle of someone that's earning 700k. So one thing I have learned is that putting aside some money is definitely useful. And I know that with a higher salary, with a higher income, comes with like the urge to crave more expensive things. You want to buy the next level of phones, you want to buy the next level of hairs, you want to look good, you want to dress fine. Well, that is very amazing and lovely. I mean, you work hard for your money, you deserve to spend and enjoy yourself. I think that you should still measure your spending and create space in your spending for your savings and all other things that you want to do. So my number one lesson I have learned is that you do not have to spend how you earn. I will take it again. You do not have to spend how you earn. Once in a while, you can spoil yourself, but live below your means. It really, really helps you. Not necessarily for rainy days, but just knowing that you have a particular amount of money set aside gives you this set of confidence. It encourages you to work harder, to, kind of build up your finances some more. It's just a generally great feeling. The second lesson I have learned is that you have to constantly review the quality of your companionship and relationships. Relationships, not just with your romantic partners, but also with your friends, your people that you have around you, your acquaintances, and companionships, not just with human beings, but with like what you watch, the music you listen to, the activities you engage in. Do they fuel your passion? Are you learning anything? Are you improving in any way? Have you gained from being around this person, this thing, spending time with them? And if the answers to these questions are no, then I think that your adult life might be at risk, because it is such a sensitive time in your life when you're just starting to handle your future, starting to handle your finances, your career, your mental health all by yourself, your needs by yourself. You need people around you that are going to always make you better, because you always have to make the right decisions. So you have to review the quality of your friendships. Like, are these people helping me? This thing I'm always watching, is it improving me? Where I spend time watching this or learning this or watching something else, or I change the kind of series I watch, stuff like that. You decide. It depends on where you are going to. So you also have to have a clear idea of where you want to be in life, the kind of life you want to be, the kind of adult you want to be known as, and the kind of thing like that can gain access to your heart just have to change. Like, the meat of this burger is that you cannot do adulting without a relationship with God. Yes, I know that it's very common. You must have heard it like 1 million times, but it is the truth, you guys. Doing adulting without a relationship with God is nearly impossible. I mean, people are doing it, of course, but you cannot compare the quality that people that are doing it with God are getting. Doing adulting without God is basically you just putting blindfold on your eye and trying to, you know, group things in the dark. Do you understand? But God has a way of opening your eyes, of guiding you in your career, in your finances, in your relationship. God can tell you who to date. God can tell you where to go, where not to go, because you're going to be alone and you don't have that covering from your physical parents anymore. So you can't need like a father who is going to always be there. And I think that this is the most important one, because if you have this one, everything else will fall into place according to the Bible. Like if you just after the kingdom of God, everything else will be given to you. You will learn how to improve yourself. You will learn how to better your skills. You learn where to be and what not to do at each point in time. I think it has really helped me. It has changed my game. I know I was a believer right when I was in uni, but I'm just thinking of like how much my relationship with God has gone on and off throughout my adulting journey, and how it could have been different if I had held on to God through and through. Because I definitely had times where I fell off with God. I stopped listening, I stopped hearing and stuff like that. So have a relationship with God. My next lesson is that value builds confidence. Yes, I'll take it again because these are deep things. Value builds confidence. Now, as a young adult, right, there are so many things I can tell you, so many opportunities that I have accessed because I was confident. And this confidence did not just come from, oh, I am proud. Because you know that pride and confidence are usually sometimes mistaken for each other, and you know that's not why we're here. But I have seen in my life personally that there's some things that I am very confident about because I have spent time to acquire the value, to know and understand the value of these things. I'm not talking about just like career opportunities. I'm talking basic life lessons, even the way that you dress, even the way that you speak, even the way that you communicate to people, even who you are, like what your energy is around others. If you spend time making yourself more valuable, improving your vocabulary, improving your skills, improving your mindset, you're going to be such a powerful person. Just improving your well of knowledge really brings this confidence that you have as an adult or someone that's just starting adulthood newly. Because when you're starting adulthood, you're going to be trying out so many things, so many kinds of everything. You're going to be trying so many kinds of jobs, so many kinds of friendships, so many kinds of diet, exercise, livelihood and everything. So learning, acquiring knowledge just basically gives you this sense of confidence, makes you feel smart, makes you feel like you know what you're doing, and puts you on the right path. So even when like you're faced with challenges and stuff, you know how to handle it, you know how to navigate it. So adulthood is actually a learning process as well. We see a lot of young people like between 21 and like 26 that are doing so many great things in their industries. Trust me, they do not have it all figured out behind the scenes, but because they have spent time acquiring knowledge, they have spent time building their confidence, they are excelling. My next lesson that I have learned in adulthood, and the final one that I'm going to share in this video, although I have so much more that I can share, but I really want to keep it at 5 so I don't get ahead of myself. The final one that I have to share is that you should stop comparing yourself to others. Like, I know that this one is very cliche and you've probably heard it so many times, but trust me, it is so golden. Just staying in your own lane is so sweet. Like I put out a tweet recently and I said that comparison is like a fog, like smoke. You know how you are walking on a path and then there's smoke in the way. You're still moving, but you can't see where you're going. You're still moving forward, but like you're distracted, you know. Maybe you can hit an obstacle, you encounter a delay or something just because you were not having clear sight. Comparison is like blurring your sight from where you're going. So basically, my final point to you guys is going to be to eliminate all forms of comparison on your adulthood journey. Everybody has different paths they're going to walk. Everybody has different things they're going to try and achieve. So yeah, those are the 5 lessons that I think are very, very valuable, that have helped me a lot. The most top 5 that have really helped me. I don't want to make this video so long, so I just thought to come here and share it with you guys because this new phase of my life, I feel like I have a lot of my age mates watching me, that people that are also going to be encountering adulthood very soon that would benefit from this. So if you think this video was helpful, please share it with someone, please repost it, and let me know if there's any other lesson you have learned as an adult. Let me know in the comment section and let's basically chat about what you think, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.